I gave my stepdad, Marcus, a gold watch for his 50th birthday, then watched his face turn pale as he realized exactly whose wrist it used to belong to. When Marcus married my mom, I was 12. My biological father, a brilliant architect named Elias, had passed away under blurry circumstances. A car accident on a rainy night, they said. Marcus was his business partner, the reliable guy who stepped in to save the firm and, conveniently, marry the grieving widow. For 10 years, Marcus played the part of the suburban hero. He bought me a Jeep for my 16th, paid for my Ivy League tuition, and always made sure to mention his generosity at every cocktail party in the Hamptons. But he also erased every trace of Elias. He rebranded the firm, threw out my father's old blueprints, and built a massive, modernist swimming pool right over the spot where my dad used to keep his private workshop. He told me it was time to move toward the light. The breaking point happened last summer. I was cleaning out the attic of our old lake house when I found a false bottom in an old drafting table. Inside wasn't money, it was a stack of letters. The letters weren't from my dad. They were to my dad, from a private investigator he'd hired weeks before he died. They detailed how Marcus had been embezzling millions from the firm and how my father was planning to go to the police the very morning after his accident. I didn't call the cops. Not yet. Instead, I went to a high-end jeweler and commissioned a custom piece. For his big 50-year gala, in front of all his wealthy investors, I handed him a heavy velvet box. "To the man who took over everything my father built," I said into the microphone, smiling perfectly. He opened it. Inside was a vintage Rolex, but it was the engraving on the back that made him stop breathing. It read, "I know about the brakes, Marcus. See you in the workshop." I leaned in close, whispering so only he could hear. "The police are excavating the old workshop floor tomorrow morning. I hope you enjoyed the pool."